Hello, I'm Frank Morano. A lot of people have been talking about this snowball fight, so-called snowball fight here in Manhattan with the police officers. I tried to get some pictures and insert them in the video, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it quickly, and I am running into another meeting, so we all know what we saw. I've seen a lot of snowball fights in my life. This was not one of them. Let's be clear about what happened in Washington Square Park. Two uniformed NYPD officers responded to a call. They were doing their jobs and they were struck repeatedly in the head, face, and neck with snow and ice. They were hospitalized. Now, we can debate the severity, we can debate intent, but what we can't debate is this: when you throw objects at police officers performing their lawful duties, that's not a winter activity. It's an assault. It's not fun. It's an assault. And here's what troubles me most. There is an active criminal investigation underway. The NYPD commissioner has made clear detectives are reviewing evidence. Surveillance footage has been released. Facts are being gathered. At a moment like this, the appropriate posture for the mayor of the city of New York is simple: let the investigation proceed. Instead, we're hearing that no one should be prosecuted before the investigation is even complete. That's very disturbing because words matter. This is the chief law enforcement official in the entire city, and he's essentially prejudging a case that his own police department is investigating. Imagine if President Obama, while he was president, weighed in on the Hillary Clinton email scandal. Imagine how upset people would get about that. Imagine if President Trump, while he was president, weighed in on the Michael Flynn criminal investigation. Imagine how upset people would get about that. Imagine if President Biden, when he was president, weighed in on either the January 6th prosecutions or the Hunter Biden criminal investigation. Imagine how upset people would be about that. No, you don't have to imagine, do you? And that's exactly what Mayor Mondani did. I think this is terrible. Tone matters, leadership matters, and this was a tremendous opportunity for the mayor here. This could have been a Nixon goes to China moment. When a mayor who has often been critical of aggressive law enforcement stands up and says, not this, not against my cops, not in this city, think of the message that would have sent to his supporters, who are not necessarily considered pro police people, right? It would have really meant something. I would have been cheering them. That would have resonated. Instead, that opportunity was squandered. And the message that risks being sent, intentionally or not, is that targeting police officers is no big deal. At a time when we are already seeing a growing disrespect for law enforcement across this country, that's the last message we should be sending. It is not anything political about this, and it's really a much larger issue than just snowballs. This is about whether we normalize attacks on uniformed officers. Today it's snow and ice. Tomorrow it could be something else. Our police officers stand outside in blizzards, heat waves, protests, parades, emergencies, so the rest of us can go about our lives safely. The bare minimum they deserve is the presumption that when they're assaulted, it's going to be taken seriously. Let the investigation happen. If crimes were committed, they should be prosecuted. If they weren't, that'll come out too. But dismissing it before the facts are even in undermines the rule of law. New York City works best when we support our police and demand accountability from everyone, including those who attack them. I don't think that's controversial. I think it's just common sense. Thank you.